Hi guys, welcome to Root Stem and welcome to this Kill Team Battle Report. Hi guys, thank you very much for joining us today. We are going to be having a standard kill team. There's no real points for kill team at the moment, so it's a standard kill team game pitching Astra Militarum from a compendium book, Imperial Guard versus Adeptus Custodes. So it's pretty much going to be 14 versus, I think, 4 on this battlefront here. We've got the mission, the match play mission from the book 1-3, the Awaken the Data Spirits. So hopefully we're going to be able to see what some folk are going to be able to do with this, especially with some of those folk not having a lot of folk to play with. There's a possibility that it might be quite in favour of the Imperial Guard to try and achieve this, but when it comes towards the end of the actual turns, it's all going to be down to whoever's knocked off these data links and whoever's holding the objectives. So as you can see, there is 6 objectives in this game. Now, the actual objectives themselves, only 1 and 6 are able to score you points. What you have to do is to disable the data links here. So what I've done is to number the objective markers you get in the book 4 and 5. They're the upload points for data point 6. And numbers 2 and 3 are the upload points for data point 1. So if you manage to disable one of these data points, you get a point. If you then hold the objective, I believe you get another point if you disable one. And if you disable both of them, you get 2 points for holding those objectives. What could happen, because of course the guard are a little bit more fragile, I could run forward, disable all these points and then get murderized, leaving the custodes holding these objectives. I've not tailored the force to actually take on custodes. It's a force that I've kind of kit bashed together just to be able to take on all comers. And I believe that Will, my opponent today, is going to be doing the same. So speaking of forces, let's have a quick look. And we have Will, he's back again with his Mandalorian top. It's quite good actually, that. Right, what are you rocking today, sir? Oh look, there's loads of them.
Be afraid.
Oh,
so we've got as custodian guard, shield host.
Yeah.
We've got as leader with sentinel blade and storm shield.
Yep.
His abilities are oath parchment and tangle foot grenade.
Radio.
Then we've got custodian guard with nothing.
That's how chappy there.
Obviously with what he's got on, so it's WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
Then we've got 2 exactly the same with guardian spear and miscordia.
Radio.
And that's everything.
And that's everything. That's pretty simple.
Absolutely
for
lots there, isn't there?
There's loads. There is absolutely loads to digest. I'm going to need to put lists online and everything, telling people everything regarding this. Right. And here is my Imperial Guard. And I'll be honest with you, there's not many in them, is there? No, not many of them at all.
Just 1 or 2 there.
It's only 14 versus 4. It's 2 fire teams of the standard guard, and of course I have done the equipment of medic, as you can see from that one there. I've done the equipment of crack grenade, that's going to be on the guy with the grenade. The frag grenade that I've got as equipment is going to be actually on my comms guy. He is a comms guy, and I've taken carapace on the sergeant. Melter gun, 2 plasmas, flamer, sniper, and of course a comm link. That will be quite interesting in the game. I've already gone through the missions, but what we're going to do while Will turns away, and then I'll turn away, and we'll show you what secondaries we've picked. So I have picked these 3 from security. These are the only, I can only pick security, so that's not too bad.
And these are my 3 for the custodies.
So now folks are aware what missions we've got. We've got 1 deployment zone over there, 1 deployment zone over here. We're going to roll off, see who gets which, and we'll bring you into the quick bit of deployment. And we've set up as follows. As you can probably tell, all of my guys are going concealment. And Will has done a mixed bag. Now we have done the recon phase already. He got number 3 dash, so he's moved the young operative forward, and I picked infiltrate, so I can change one of the orders of my guys. just a breakdown on terrain before we start. Everything is pretty much heavy except the windows. They're not heavy, and of course any particular ledge, they're going to be light. So we are, you know, if somebody goes up to the edge of the window and they can see out, and they've got that marker on them and somebody's elevated up, then they can be shot. So, it's going to be an interesting one. I've got the initiative because of the rules for scouting. So we'll do a couple of actions and bring you into the first turn. So we're going to bring you in. We've done a couple of actions. As you can see, some of these operatives have moved forward. Some of them are running down here because I played a command point, making me down a 3 for move, move, move. I've done the order. So I'm minusing 1 action point from him because he can then distribute the order to everybody, as long as, so they're kind of at the backfield trying to give everyone orders. I've used my infiltrate to change his order to an engage because Will had set up with 2 guys that had engage orders on. So he's moved forward and now he's firing his plasma into Will's guy here. So the plasma gun is, plasma gun is 4 shots, needing 4s. And I am going to overcharge it because I am versing a superhuman warrior. I need to be able to try and get some wounds on this guy. So looking for 4s. I didn't get any 1s, so all good. So we've got 3 and 1 is a critical hit. Now a critical hit from a plasma gun will do 6 damage. A standard hit will do 5. Now Will is behind cover. It's AP -2, so he's got 1 defense dice, which automatically passes because he's behind cover. So he's automatically got a 2. That reduces that one off completely, meaning that the 6 and the 5 will go through for 11 damage on him. So that's it. Because you're behind cover, minus AP2, so he's suffered 11 wounds. Oof, that's painful. So back over to Will's kind of turn. He hasn't really got anything apart from an overwatch. So the guy that's now only got 7 wounds left is overwatch shooting against my guardsman in cover. Needing 3s. He's got 2 criticals, so that one misses. He's got 2 criticals and a normal hit. That, because he's got a crit, it's P1. So my saves go down to 2. The first one is an automatic pass because I'm in cover. So I need a 6 to try and save one of these hits. No. That would be 10 wounds. So he goes from being here to not even on the board. Fantastic.
It's near all over, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done 7 wounds to somebody, but at the sacrifice of losing a man. Apologies, folks. I forgot to mention I had to play Seize Ground, of course, which is this building here. Might as well. 1 in the centre. It's always fun. And we're coming to the end of the turn. Now there is a stratagem that Will can play which will give him a free action for a command point if he so wants to. It depends if he actually wants to do it. All of my guys have gone now, so we're at the end of the firefight phase. So Will decided to actually do the command point. He's moved him up to here, even though he has got an engage action, so he is liable to be shot, but at least this point he might be able to provide some of his battle brothers with things to do before possibly this guy dies, I would say. Right then, sir, let's see who gets turn 2 initiative. Roll a d6. I've got my dice in front of you for some reason. He's got a 4. I get a 1, so the initiative drops over to Will. He has the new turn initiative. It's going to turn 2. So at the end of turn 1, Will was on 2 VPs, I was on 1. Will has not declared any of his objectives. He did declare this one at the end of the turn though, his execution. He's already got that for 1 turn. He needs it 2 turns to score a point. I've declared all of mine just because I'm going to need to. Although I think with this warrior moving forward, I might not be able to get my hold the line objective. Will got the initiative. He's played, which one was it? Aegis and Peerless Warriors on his Custodes. I have played 2 orders, which was take cover and take aim. So I get to reroll 1s for saves and 1s for shooting. This guy is trundled down here now. You can see these in the open because that side of his can see both sides, so they're not in cover. Even if I've got conceal order on, it doesn't matter. He can shoot me. So he's now going to blaze away. So it's 4 shots with that gun, needing 2s.
And it can take up to 2 extra. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, he's going to do another action. Right, so we've got 3 hits, no criticals. So 3 hits so far. So Will didn't get any criticals. I've got to take cover on, so I'm re-rolling any 1s for failed. I need 5s. I actually got 2, so one of them is saved. So quite a good save there. He's down to 4. Will's firing again because he can do 2 shoot actions. Same guy. Bit better this time as I got all 4. Wow. I managed to get 2 crates, but that only stops 2. So then the other 2 dice that he's got hits go through regardless, which means that he does kill this operative. I'm down 2 already in the turn 2 of the game. And now Will's got an extra action with this guy. So in my go, I've got to do a group activation 2. This guy over here moved up, activated the objective. Nets me a nice point, meaning that these are worth 2 if you can hold them towards the end of the turn. This lad, as part of a group activation, is activating. He's going to engage. He's decided to shoot this guy here. So 4 shots, needing 4s. I can re-roll the 1s. Doing well. That still misses. So I've got 3 hits. There's no AP or anything. There is a critical hit there, but the damage will be normal critical. So go ahead for your saves, sir. You've got 3 saves, needing 2s. Right. So what Will's done, he's spent a CP for Arcane Genetic Alchemy, which basically means that one of his saves, he's taking dice off the bugger. One of his saves turns to a 6, which means that he can actually stop all of these hits from coming through. So I have gone with 2, it's now down to Will's turn. So this operative is activating, he's gone to the edge, you can see down here, which I completely forgot about, maybe I should have gone on my melter gun guy rather than these, but I was thinking of points. And he's shooting the melter gun guy, so he needs 2s to hit. Ooh, 2 hits, no criticals. 3 defense dice, needing 5s. I got 1, so I stopped 1 from going through, which means he suffers 3 wounds. Will can shoot again, so he's shooting the same guy?
Yep. I don't like melter guns at best of times.
No. So he's got 3 hits, this time 1 is a critical. So I'm looking for a really good saving throw here. Just put your dice together for now. And I got nothing, so I turn into red paste with the melter gun. I should have noticed that. So in my turn, I'm activating this chappy here. Now he can shoot while in concealment, so he's going to have a go at that one. Even though I can just see him, there's no real point. I might as well, I can use other guys to try and take him out. So I'm going to try and have a pop at this chap. Sniper rifle, I forgot what I need to hit, but I got 4 dice. And I think I've whiffed a lot of that. Right, so I get to re-roll the 1s, due to take cover. It is 3s to hit. Not gone off the table, so I've got 4 3s. Now, Will is in cover there, so he's got 3 defense dice. The first one is an automatic 3, so it passes, so it's just 2 dice.
Any minuses on these,
No,
mate?
2 dice. No minuses, there's never a minus, it's just minus to the defense. Right, so he's basically got 3 saves, so he can stop 3 of these from going through, which means that he just takes 3 damage on his shield captain. So the shield captain's run out, he's done a move and a dash, he still can fire. He's within 2 inches of this guy here, even though he's in cover, so he can see him. So he's going to open fire with his sentinel blade, needing 2s to hit. He's got a critical, which activates the P1, which basically means I'm reducing my save down to 2. So those are the hits that he's got. I've got 2 saves, 1's automatic because I'm in cover, and then I have to roll for the other one. I failed. So I stopped one of them, bush, but that would mean that 1 critical, which is 5, and 2 normals, which is another 6, goes through. So he, again, another one, turns into red paste. So this lad's going to here scrambled up, move 2 inch over, and then he's going to fire into the sentinel blade guy that's just decided to take the objective and kill Jimmy. Needing 4s to hit, re-rolling the 1s. I've got 2 criticals though, that's pretty good. You're not in any cover, so 3 dice, needing 6s mainly.
Because of the shield.
It's still a critical hit. So I believe, well, we'll come, right. Right, so it's better for Will to go for his saves. So he's going for his saves of 2 up. Right, so he can actually put them 2 together and stop 1. So that would mean that 1 lot of damage would go through. Normally it would be a crit, but because of his Aegis, it goes through as a normal hit, which I think on a lasgun is 2 damage. And the second operative has moved around here, still in a concealed order. Right then, sir. It's going to be another one of yours. So this operative now, this custodian has changed to an engage order, has come around, he's opening fire again because he can see me. Go on in, sir. Ooh, only 3 normal hits. 3 defense dice, needing 5s, re-rolling 1s due to take cover. Just put them on there for it. I get 2 saves. So I take 3 damage, meaning I've still got 4 wounds left. He's got a second shoot action if he wants to take it now. Are you doing that?
Yep.
That's a hell of a lot better than it was previously.
That'll do it.
I'll be honest, even if I actually save all of them, I think he might be dead. But we'll see. So I got 2, which will knock them 2 off, meaning I suffer 3 and 5, so 7. So the medic has also gone down. Man, these guys dish out some damage. So this operative ends his turn here. Over here, the plasma gun scrambles up, moves across. He's got his plasma gun. He looks down, he sees this guy here, and he goes, "Aha! Shooting you." Okay, okay. But can he see the other one? It might be more beneficial for me to shoot the other operative, which I can do because he's only got 7 wounds left. So I'm going to fire into the wounded duck. I need 4s, re-rolling 1s. I got 2 critical hits. That's pretty good. Now, he's got -2 AP. So he's only got 1 saving dice. Needing 6. No. So that's going to be 10 damage through. That's going to be an operative down. So into Will, he's got no operative, so he can overwatch. Who is overwatching, sir? This one?
This chap down here.
No problem.
And he's going to shoot the guy that just shot his mate.
Yeah, go ahead.
And try and enact some revenge.
So you need 3s because it's an overwatch shot. So you hit with 2, but 1's a critical. I am behind cover, so I get... you've got a critical, so I'm only going to get 2 dice. I'm behind cover, so 1's an automatic pass. Second one is also a pass. So what I could do is combine them 2 together to knock off a critical, meaning I only take 3 damage. Right, so in my turn, this operative here, this gunner, is deciding to peek his head over a terrain piece, and he's going to flame him. So 5 dice, needing 2s. So 1 critical and 4 normal hits. Will gets 3 defense. He might as well go for his armor because it's 2 up. Oh my god. So you can stop the crit. Well, effectively you will stop because a crit doesn't really matter with a flamer. It's still just a straightforward damage. So you've saved 2 of these hits. Yeah. So save 2, 2 go through. Right, so in Overwatch, because he's already gone, he's got a marker. This guy at the top of the building is now going to fire. He can actually see all the way down to one of his operatives down here, the comms guy. He's going to try and reduce my ability to command everybody. So he's got 4 hits. I've got 3 defense dice. No criticals still. Got 3 defense dice. In fact, actually, no, it's an Overwatch shot. I do apologise, sir. That one misses. It's -1 to hit. So he's got 3 hits. I'm not in cover. I can re-roll 1s.
No, that might do it.
Oh, no. But I've saved 2. So only 1 goes through, meaning I take 3 damage. So he's also down to 4 points remaining. So he's only got 1 action, so basically he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna shoot! Shoot the guy that shot him with some lasgun. 4s to hit. Oh, re-roll the 1s for my order. Wow, 2 criticals and a standard. That's pretty good. You've got 3 defense dice, sir. 1 of them is an automatic pass because you're in cover.
Yeah. So
1 of the dice is automatically successful. So you don't need to roll it. So 1 of the dice is, yeah, just put it on the board like a 2 up or something, and then we can do it properly. Yeah. And then 2 saves needing 2s. So no, so your choice on this is 2. Combine them together to stop a crit, which would mean you would take, because you don't take the critical damage, so you take 4 points of damage, or you stop that and still take 4 points of damage. So either way,
so
you're going to take 4 wounds. You're taking 4 wounds. So either way, he's taking 4 wounds. So in my turn, I pretty much passed. There's nobody else that he can fire apart from the guy in front, and he doesn't want to shoot him for some reason. So at the end of the turn, I've scored none of mine, because I am great. But you have scored one of those. So you actually get 2 victory points there, Will. Taking you to 4 victory points to 2. But you've also got that for 2 consecutive turns. So at the end of the game, you will get points for that. And he's going to spend a CP for an action. Yeah, Brotherhood of Demigods for 1 action from somebody. Oh, hang on, this is before the turn of the end. Him, yep. He's going to try and shoot again. Okay, no problem. Damn it. 2 states, sir.
That'll that do it.
So I'm in cover, so one of them's an auto pass. So that's fine. And you've got the 6, so you reduce your AP comes to 1. So you've actually reduced me to 1 roll.
Which can't be saved.
Which I can save them 2.
Yeah.
And then them 2 crits are just going to go through and kill that plasma gunner. God damn it!
That was my idea. Okay.
So yeah, having a quick look at the mission objectives. This guy here is actually within 6 inch of my drop zone. I can't call it deployment zones, or I can't call it 2 inch movement, I don't know. Which means that I don't get any of my actual objectives, which is great. Will's got that twice, so he's going to be getting more points at the end of the game. If he does it for 3 turns, he gets a whopping 3 points, and he's running away with this slowly but surely. It's a good job I killed him though, because if I wouldn't have done, you would have got 4. So him being annihilated was a good thing. Right, on to turn 3. Right, so a bit of a breakdown. I got the initiative. Will played his route objective, if you've seen that from the beginning of the game. And we basically just blazed through our entire stock of command points for stuff. I have got take cover, I have got take aim, and I've also got fixed bayonets, which means I'm going to get an extra, reroll. So I'm rerolling ones for shooting, saving, and close combat. I've done the action point to make sure every single lad knows, and Will's decided to go with Peerless Warriors, just so he can get double shooting and double close combating. I've got a funny feeling some lads are going to die now, so what's he doing?
So he's going to sit where he is, hunker down, and fire down the line.
He's going to fire down the line to the comms guy. My guy here, by the way, did a move and a dash on the conceal order. He's not really going to be that concealed, but I might as well give it a go. Group activation meant that he went, shot him, failed, and ran round to within 2 of the objectives. So it's whether or not I can try and remove him before something happens. Will's activating this guy here, is shooting down the line into the comms guy. He's got an engage, he's stood out in the open, need 2s. Will's got to roll on these 1s. It's because you're not telling him he needs 5s. So yeah, dice together.
I'm not used to things hitting below 5s.
So I got a crit, so I can knock that crit off. The thing is, it's still going to be enough to kill him. Now we can shoot again. Where are you shooting? You're going to have a go from a sergeant. No problem. He's got carapace armour, 4 up save, so a bit different. Hitting 2s. It always rolls 1-1. Tell you right, we got 3 hits at least. 1's a critical. Put your dice together. And then
always comes out as a 6.
So I've got that. That needs, right, so my initial roll. Oh wow!
Wow, very good.
I've actually saved all of them. His carapace armour, freshly made, freshly printed, now has paint scratches all over it due to big bolt shells. Yeah, I'm glad that held. So in my turn, nothing really much happened. This guy that's on the floor basically shot, ran down there, and then this fellow here moved over the cover and decided to shoot. Both of them shot this fellow, and he just went ping, 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 ping from his armour. So he's hunkered down behind his shield now by the looks of it, going, oh yeah, actually these last guns did sting a little bit. So I think I will take a bit of cover. But it's now Will's turn. You still got this chappy. You still got this chappy. The opportunities for Overwatch fire are diminishing due to the fact that I have got a lot of people dead. So it's up to him what he does next. Oops, sorry about that wobble there. Right, Will is going to activate this guy. He has got the warriors. It allows him to shoot twice or fight twice. So what he's going to do is to shoot. He's going to shoot him. That's in cover, so he needs 2s. He's got a critical, so it reduces my saving down to 2 dice. My first one is an automatic. My second one fails, so I smashed that one off, but I think the 2 criticals do 10 damage, don't they? I think it's 5 apiece. It's 4 apiece, so that's 8. So that's just enough to take him out, which is a bit of a bummer, because I really didn't need to use it. And then he can fire again, which I'm guessing he's going for this lad here.
Is there anyone that's not activated that's able to be seen now?
Not really, no. Sniper can still go, but you can't see him.
No, I've got him covered.
Okay.
So I'll smear that chap on.
Alright, no problem. He's going to shoot him. Again, another crit, reducing me down to 2 dice. That 2 does hit, so in Overwatch it doesn't. I get a critical save, but even with a critical save, actually no, with a critical save I think that reduces that down to 6, doesn't it? So 3, yeah, so I survive with 1 wound remaining. He then, because he's got 4 action points, charges and fights in combat. Because he's Custodes. So I think in the Sentinel Blade gets 5 attacks needing 2s, and it's lethal 5+. Go ahead, sir. Oh. Yep, you need an extra dice for this one. So that 1 is discarded, and then we stack everything up. Yeah. Pretty good roll. So we've changed a 5 to a 6 due to lethal. I get 2 hits, normal, with my bayonet. So
good effort.
Will goes first. He can choose what he does. Now, if he goes, I'm going to attack. See, there's some weird things that you can do here. If he goes, I'm going to attack, and does X amount of damage to me. He doesn't kill me because it only does 6 damage. I've still got 1 wound left. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
So he's going to do that first. Takes me down to 1 wound. I attack and do, I think it's 2 damage. We'll check that in a moment. I think it is 2. So you take 2 damage. Your next one then just kills me. Annihilates me. Gone. So the warrior runs up and he decides to hit me in close combat. Must have remove some dice. 5 attacks with the Guardian Spear. This has also got lethal 5 up. So it's hit before. Yep, take that one away. And then that becomes a 6. So we know that that's actually done that. I get to fight back with 3. I get to reroll 1s. Christ. Yeah, somebody said invest in a dice tray. Sometimes that might be a good idea. Right, now. I'll be honest, there is literally no point. Will gets to go first. If he hits me because he's got a Sentinel Blade, no, he's got a Sentinel Spear, that does 7 damage straight off. So that will kill me without even me having to attack back. So that's the best thing for him to do. So that was short and sweet for that one because, of course, he's still got 2 action points left. You can't see him because of the obscuring terrain in front. And it basically just leaves my sniper rifle. I keep saying the word basically. I'm going to get a t-shirt later. Right, sniper shooting, needing 3s, rerolling the 1s.
No bad turn.
So 3 hits. Yeah, no, but every time I get multiple hits against this guy, he rolls a bunch of saves. 2s. Oh, he's failed 1, so he takes 2 damage. Yay! The sergeant is down to 6. Right, so at the end of this particular turn, I've managed to get hold the line. Woohoo! So I get 1 point. But Will's managed to do about 3 consecutive turns, so he's going to get 2 points at the end of a battle, which would mean that would mean 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So because he got 4 points for holding on to these 2. He's done very well. Custodes are very, very hard.
Tough as all.
There's no point us playing last turn. Because the outcome is inevitable. I cannot win. I cannot win the game. Which is a bit of a shame. What I should have done is to pay attention to what I had, especially with the crack grenade, especially with the plasma guns, The melter gun was effectively wasted because I didn't really pay attention to him. I should have moved him forward as soon as I had a chance. Yeah, he's going to die, but I'm going to take one of you bastards out with me. You know what I mean? That type of thing. That's what the melter gun should have done. I then lost both my plasma guns because they started to engage. And then, of course, they're quite powerful weapons. So, yeah, you're definitely going to take those out. One command point to be able to shoot twice with Custodes before actions means they're running up and down the table quite well. I did think at the first turn when I reduced him to 7 wounds, I thought, oh, I might be able to get these. I might be able to stop him, but no. No, they give me, yeah, they did. They're quite strong, very strong. Especially against a guard kill team. We'll have to try them against something else like Eldar.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or some other Xenos. It's got to be some other Xenos, hasn't it? Can't really be more Imperial troops. You can't have Imperial versus Imperial all the time. It's fun, but you can't. No.
First outing for these chaps.
First outing for these. It actually is literally the first outing for Will's Custodes. He's never used them before.
No,
He's got them, he's painted them, and this is literally his first outing. So that's all good. It's all gravy. It's all fine and dandy.
Possibly some, in a few acquisitions time, some outings in 40k as well.
Yeah, some bigger games with them. Although, I'll be honest, even 40k, will you have much more? I bet you'll not have many more guys, will you?
I'll have a few
you might have 6
more,
men.
A bit bigger, but, you know.
You might have 6 men. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy that, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all the usual good stuff that you can do here on YouTube to help out content creators. I know I didn't do very well and there was some mistakes made by myself. If we did any rules mistakes, let us know, because everyone always does. Because hopefully this is one of the ones that doesn't have many mistakes in it. Well, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time.